What's up, collectors? Welcome back to Films by Color. I've got John with me because it is that time of the month again. It's Criterion Day. They've just announced their Criterion releases for the month of July, and we're going to play a game, a guessing game, to see if we can guess what the releases are. I'm going to read through the descriptions. John's going to do his best to guess what the titles are, and you can play along at home. I won't reveal the releases until John gets them. So it's all riding on you, man.
It's all on me. I know. I'm prepared to be embarrassed.
But you haven't looked yet.
No.
You've avoided anything about them.
I'm not a cheater.
Okay, good. I have looked, and it's a pretty great month, and I can't wait to talk to you about them. So we're going to talk about them.
How many?
It's back to smaller.
Oh.
But it's complicated. I'll explain it later. You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see what I mean. All right. Blindfold on.
Here we go.
We still got to get like a branded sleep mask or something for you to do this.
That's up to you, buddy.
I'm going to pull up the releases here on my screen. July titles announced. Here we are. They're all right here. I'm not going to show you guys until we get a good guess here. We're going to go in order, starting at the very beginning of the month, July 1st. Available July 1st. Noir, there's a big clue right there.
Okay.
Doesn't get any more hard-boiled than this scorching tale of vice and retribution.
That's every noir.
That's so generic and vague. A film that finds director blank working at the peak of his Hollywood style. Not that that's a huge clue that a man directed it, but you at least know that. Stripped to the bone, simmering with outrage, and fatalistic to the core, a tightly wound blank stars as a homicide detective whose investigation into a sprawling crime syndicate becomes a shockingly personal, hate-fueled quest for revenge. And I can give you that lead actor because that probably will help you.
Oh, sure.
That is Glenn Ford.
Okay.
He is the homicide detective. Co-starring an iconic Gloria Graham.
Okay.
As
my gosh.
the mink-coated gangsters maul with her own axe to grind. Oh, I'm giving you character names too. This is a tough one. And featuring a supporting cast led by sensationally sleazy Lee Marvin.
I feel like I should know this.
It's a pretty big one. It's a big director. I'll give you that. There's dispute on whether this director counts as noir or not, but he definitely lasted long enough to get into that time period. But he's kind of a forerunner of the genre. If that's probably a big clue.
Is it like Houston or somebody?
Earlier than him.
Earlier than him.
I'll give you a clue. He's one of my favorite directors, and he goes all the way back to the silent era. Silent era.
Why am I blanking on this? I
Went
should
through
know this.
sound, and this is 1953. And
Okay.
If I give you the
like, what's the name of that movie? Big Heat? Is
yes,
that right?
it's The Big Heat. And the director is Fritz Lang, of course.
Oh, Fritz Lang, thank you.
What a great director. You've got, that's what I'm saying. All the way from silent up through sound, up all the way to the 50s. This is 1953. I'm excited about this. I
haven't seen this.
have this. I haven't seen it either. This is one that I inherited into my collection. I didn't purchase this, but I do have it. It's from Indicator. There's a nice little Indicator release.
How old is that release?
I don't know. This is probably from I'm assuming like 2012, somewhere
Oh,
around
a long
there.
time ago.
2009, it looks like. I don't know. Some of the supplements are from 2017, so it could be that recent.
People are going to be really happy about this.
Yeah, The Big Heat. The Big Heat from Fritz Lang. That's cool. I like that. It's been a while, I feel like, since we've got a noir in the collection.
And like a true classic.
Classic one.
Yeah.
That was a very short synopsis. I read basically the whole thing. It's got a new audio commentary by film noir expert Alan Silver and James Erskine. So is it true that the big noir expert, what's his name?
Eddie Muller?
He doesn't do commentaries anymore?
I don't know.
I've heard that floating around. That he does. He's
got enough on his plate.
Yeah, he probably does have a lot on his plate. He turned down.
I'll ask him. I'll see him in a few days.
Oh, look at that! You're going to the TCM Film Festival. Yeah. New video essay. It seems like Criterion's dabbling into the video essay. They didn't usually do that as much, but all the other labels are doing it now. So it seems like they're getting on it. We got audio interviews and then other interviews.
With Michael Mann as Scorsese. That's cool.
Oh, sweet. Well, there you go. The Big Heat. That's a good one. I'll be picking that up. My wife, Grace.
We should watch that.
Huge film noir. We should watch it in November.
Although I remember when we tried to watch Out of the Past and we just talked all the way through it.
Too much. We're not a good group to be watching movies together. But anyway, that's the first one. Cover those eyes. Let's get back to number 2. We got to move quicker here. We're rambling. But I like Fritz Lang, so I wanted to talk about it. This is another big one here. Blank Director bent to the conventions of the historical drama to his own will in this dazzling vision of a pitiless aristocracy adapted from a novel by...
Is this Barry Lyndon?
It is Barry Lyndon, and I'm just realizing I forgot to show the last one.
4K?
So let's show people. It's a 4K upgrade.
This is so good. Have you seen this?
I have not seen this one. This is from 1975.
One of my favorite Kubricks.
Yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. This seems like, well, I was going to say it's pretty universally liked, but I guess it does have its detractors who prefer his other kinds of films. He made a lot of different kinds of things. So
yeah. This is a
lot of different kinds of
cynical period piece. It's beautifully shot, like with natural light and stuff. It's one of the big things about it.
I have been in the mood to watch some like 18th century or 19th century period pieces for some reason. Like I really wanted to watch Picnic at Hanging Rock, maybe a Room with a View or like something from there, the piano, like that era. Like I really, this is a little bit different.
This is even older.
This is older,
century.
But that like Picnic at Hanging Rock era, for some reason I've been in the mood to watch that, some of those. So we have to watch some of those soon. But I'm down to watch this. This is a long one, right? It's pretty...
It's very long.
Like 160 minutes or something? 185 minutes.
It's 3 hours and 5 minutes.
3 hours.
Yep.
Okay, but it's
totally worth it.
Fans are like fervent fans of this film. Like they're big fans. Look at that cinematography though over there.
And it's Ryan O'Neal.
That looks incredible.
Paper Moon.
Hey, yeah.
And other things.
Yeah, I think he's more known for this than Paper Moon, but yeah. That's awesome. That's really cool. Let me go ahead and show... Oh, go back.
Oh.
Cover up. I'll show you I'll show you the cover for The Big Heat since I wasn't showing that earlier. So this is The Big Heat cover. It's a nice cover. We didn't talk about it.
Can I take this off?
Yeah, you're good. But there it is. Look at that. It's nice. It's cool when they go with black and white for the... They usually either go with black and white or like red and yellow for the noir colors. It's like big, bold colors. But there it is, The Big Heat from Fritz Lang. Not an original looking poster. Very modern looking, but I like it. It's cool. It's got a little drink right there in the front. I don't know much about The Big Heat.
This is cool. Okay.
All right, let's get on to the third one.
Approved.
You approve the cover.
Wait, was there any new stuff on Barry Lyndon?
Let me go back and see here. Gets to cover his eyes so much. We had a new... No. We got interviews with the cast. These could be old interviews. I don't see the word new in front of any of these, so they could just be the same as the Blu-ray special features, probably.
Which I have. I don't know if I would actually upgrade this or not. But
yeah.
You should get it.
Yeah, I don't have it at all, so I would definitely get the 4K if I do pick it up. When I do pick it up. Now I'll switch back and jump into number 3. You guys ready? How you doing at home? You doing better than John so far? The Adventures, where are we at here? Okay. The release of Blank, so director's famous film.
Okay.
In 1959, shook world cinema to its foundations.
Oh.
The now classic portrait of troubled adolescence.
Oh, it's 400 Blows.
Introduced a major new director in the cinematic landscape and was an inaugural gesture of the revolutionary French New Wave.
Uh-huh.
But Blank film not only introduced the world to the director, it also unveiled his most indelible creation. Blank.
Oh, his little kid.
The character.
Antoine something.
Yes.
Doinel?
That's really
Is this
good.
the box set? In 4K?
It is. I don't know if it is in 4K. You're right. Look at this. I'm going to flip it over so you guys can see it. And this is apparently an older DVD box set, which I'm very excited about. Initially patterned closely after Truffaut himself, the Doinel character reappeared in 4 subsequent films. I didn't even know this. I didn't even know that he revisited
Same
his
actor
character.
as he grew up.
That's really cool. So I have, of course, the 400 Blows, but that's the only one I have, and that's the only one that has made it to Blu-ray. Everything else is stuck on DVD.
Box.
Yeah, we got the 400 Blows there. This is the first film with the character.
That was one of the original Blu-rays they released.
Yeah, it's got this nice little Digipack slipcover gizmo, but this is what we've got, and this is the exact style of the box. I want to show, if you can close your eyes for a second, I want to pull up the email, if I can. This is a very complicated thing I've got going on here.
Oh, you have too much to say.
There we go. Okay, you can look now. So this is the email that they sent. You can see what the box set actually looks like. It looks like a little suitcase on the side. It looks super cool. I love it. And it's going to be is it a complete 4K box set? That is nuts. Have they ever done that?
4K box set. 4K box set.
They've done
I don't know.
Blu-ray box. I don't know if they've ever done a 4K box set. Is this huge news? Are we breaking huge news right now? I don't even know.
Let's record 2 versions, one where it's huge news and one where it's not, and you can look it up later.
One where it's just 400 blows, it's a 4K, and then
Yeah.
all the other ones are Blu-ray. I think.
Can I look at this?
I think. Yeah, I'm on the page. I think they're all 4K. It just says 4K Blu-ray.
I'm sure.
I'm assuming
Click on one of them.
all 4 films. I don't know if it's going to show the disc at that point. Well, yeah, it only shows the previous outside of the box set. But here we go. We got 400 Blows. We got Stolen Kisses, Bed and Board, and Love on the Run. This is really cool. I love the look of it. Each of the digipacks inside is a article of clothing, and then they all go in the suitcase.
Nice.
Is he like a drifter kind of character, or does he just keep traveling from place to place? What's the significance of the suitcase?
I don't know. Well, it's funny because it's like articles of clothing that you're layering on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he's growing up and learning about the world and having relationships and all that stuff. So I think maybe it's just he's like becoming an adult or something.
I'm excited.
He's traveling through life.
Oh, okay. We got new 4K restoration, 2 audio commentaries for 400 Blows. I'm assuming these are probably the same. It doesn't say any new special features. But the fact that they're 4K is a big deal, and I'm excited to check that out. I consider myself someone who likes the French New Wave, but I don't know because I've only really experienced through Romer, and he's kind of an outlier with the rest of the French New Wave directors.
He's a little different.
He's kind of his own
He's
thing.
core New Wave though, but he's not. Yeah.
But just like he's not as experimental as the other guys. He's
you would
much
really
more
love.
naturalistic.
You would love 400 Blows.
I think I would
because it's about a kid
childhood
and growing up, and it's really.
I need to just finally watch this and the
playful
Apu trilogy at the same time. That's what I need to do.
Yes.
But this is an amazing box set. I'd love to pick this up. We didn't say the price is $125. So for 8 discs, so 4 4Ks and 4 Blu-rays for $125. Not crazy. Obviously, you can get that for half off, $65 in the 50% off sale in July, which is when this is coming out. I don't know why we just turned into an ad there for a second, but I'm just excited about that one. And I'm going to get the big heat. So I'm 2 for 3.
And you got to get Barry Lyndon.
I do have to get Barry Lyndon still. All right, let's switch back.
Okay.
And we've got, I'll let you know, we've got 3. That's why I didn't want to tell you the number, because there's 4 films in that set.
Oh, I see.
Or 5 films in that set. So it's technically a lot more than 5 releases, but there's 5 releases. Next up, we've got, I don't know if we want to count this one. They have started including the Janus Contemporaries in the announcements. Do you want to not count that? Because this was already announced, I think, a while back. You already know about this.
Yeah, you can tell me.
The Indian film?
Oh, All You Imagine Is Light?
Yeah, they already announced this a couple days ago. I'm not sure why they included it in the, I guess because there wasn't as many titles this week.
Really good movie, though.
Yeah, you told me it was great. All right, next up, we've got, amid the sexual revolution and social upheaval of the early 1970s, acclaimed director Blank delivered a zeitgeist-defining examination of American mores. Sharply written by, should I just go ahead and give you the writer of it? Is that too much? Or do you want to hold off?
Hold for now.
Sharply written, this acerbic drama flashes through more than 20 years in the lives of 2 college buddies whose casual chauvinism is all fun and games. Sorry, the monitor is further away.
Oh, is it like...
Until it's not. It's all fun and games until it's not.
Carnal Knowledge, maybe?
It is Carnal Knowledge.
Ah.
You've gotten it. I didn't have to give you Mike Nichols or Jules Pfeiffer.
That wouldn't have helped me.
Good.
Jules Pfeiffer would not have helped me.
And
This is interesting.
Didn't you just mention this movie to me recently, or was it Jeffrey that sent me this? Someone sent me this. Maybe it's coming out from another label too, and that's what was sent to me. I get so much stuff sent to me about releases, but yeah, this is a Criterion release of Carnal Knowledge.
Nice.
Look at that cast right there on the front. That's Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
He looks so normal. He looks.
And
he hasn't come into his face yet.
And Art Garfunkel and Margaret. Yeah, Rita Moreno.
Yeah, this one.
So this was on the cruise last year. Rita Moreno was there and kind of spoke in front of it too. So I talked about it a little bit.
Did you watch it there, or you just heard?
I'd seen it before. But
Yeah. That's cool. There are new special features on this one. New audio commentary featuring the film.
Neil LaBute.
Yeah, new program with the director, new interview with the editor, and a conversation between Nichols and Jason Reitman. So
cool.
There you go.
Some big folks on here.
Yeah, it seems like the upgrades are kind of keeping the same special features, but the new releases, they're doing some good stuff.
They've been bringing back audio commentaries, which I am a huge fan of.
Huge fan of audio commentaries. He loves them.
Yeah.
But Carnal Knowledge, I mean, we're all over the place. We've got a 50s noir. We've got a French New Wave box set. Some good stuff. We got one more, though.
I'm 4 for 4, so.
You're doing good. You're doing good. It was close there with that big heat, though. I had to give you a couple
Well,
hints.
it's out of practice.
Last one here, and this is going to be... I'm not going to say anything. Here we go. Celebrated playwright blank first brought his rich, humanist vision to the screen with this soulful look at the complexities of a sibling relationship whose roots are as knotted as they are deep. Heck of a synopsis here.
Okay.
Years after... you want to do character names? Is that fine?
Sure.
Years after Sammy and her younger brother Terry lost their parents in a car crash, small-town single mother Sammy is plunged into another crisis when the troubled adrift Terry comes home for what turns out to be an extended stay. One that could either bring them closer together or tear them apart. With infinite grace and his peerless ear for dialogue, the director offers something all too rare on screen. Beautifully flawed human beings whose journeys offer archingly relatable insight into what...
Achingly relatable?
Yeah, you're right. Offer achingly relatable insight
your reading.
into what changes. Good gracious, I'm gonna start this whole.
This sounds like You Can Count on Me or something. Is it that?
It is.
Oh, it is?
You Can Count on Me.
Oh,
you nailed it.
this is such a good movie.
Kenneth Lonergan.
So I didn't realize
the one I wasn't trying to give you, but you didn't need it. Year 2000. Look at this Mark Ruffalo. This is early rough. Is this before Kids Are All Right? This is before Kids Are All Right.
Single mother Sammy. See, I didn't remember she was a mother in this movie. That threw me off. But I was thinking that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm glad I said it.
But you love this director.
Yeah.
Because he did
Manchester by the
Sea, which made your top 10 winter movies list.
He hasn't made that many movies, but they're all really good. This is fantastic.
Connor was telling me that people were kind of like shocked when he made Manchester because it had been like so long since he made a film. This is from 2000. Kenneth Lonergan. There you go. Audio commentary featuring the director himself, which is pretty cool. That's about it, though. There's not really much else. Interviews with the director, I guess.
It's still worth it. I'm picking this up.
You gonna pick it up?
Yeah.
You love this director?
It's happening.
Awesome. Very.
This was at like a pivotal moment in my life in terms of getting into movies that were like serious movies. So I saw this in the theater.
Is this considered an independent film, or is it more just a straight drama? Okay.
It is.
There you go.
It's a comedy-ish.
Oh, really? Yeah. Dramedy?
It's a dramedy.
Dramedy.
Yeah.
There you go.
It brought Laura Linney, she had been in some stuff, like Truman Show and other stuff, but this was her first big, starring role.
Okay.
As far as I know, so.
Well, there you go. We've got You Can Count on Me. Stuff. And that is everything. Let me show the audience what the cover looks like on that one. Hope you guessed it, maybe even before John. Let us know in the comments how you did this month. Let's look at everything all together. Look at this month. This
that's a solid
paired
month.
Up with June, the summer, May, June, and July is going to be stacked. We got a lot of stuff coming out, but we've got.
I've actually seen most of these too. I'm kind of impressed.
You're already ahead of the game, man. We've got a 50s noir, 70s period piece, French New Wave box set, and some newer stuff from 2000 indies film. When did Carnal Knowledge come out?
71.
2 70s films.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we go. That is everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed playing along at home. This was a fun time. It always is a fun time doing this with you. Thanks for popping by. We got to go get some dinner, and then we'll be back, and we'll watch the next film in our Pasolini Passover marathon that we're doing all week long. Last night was Love Meetings, which was fun. A documentary. A nice little interlude
change of pace
in his neorealist.
This is going to be totally different. I think.
Oh, different, really? I think this
from
is...
Love Meetings.
Oh, yes. It's going to be very... We're watching Gospel According to Matthew tonight.
Yeah.
Very different from Love Meetings. But I think Akatone and Mama Roma will lead right into this because it's very similar. But anyway, you're not here to talk about Pasolini. That'll come later at the end of the marathon. You're here to talk about the new releases. So let us know in the comments what you think, which ones you're most excited for, which ones you're going to pick up. And we'll talk to you in the comments down there as we always do. Until next time, keep collecting.